beautiful purport, how Krishna is always Krishna. He may be a small 10-day-old baby. He may be a gigantic form of Vamanadev when he expanded. He can be anything he wants. He can come as tortoise avatar, which is Matsya avatar. He can come as, Kurma avatar. He can come as a fish, which is Matsya avatar. He can come as half man, half lion, which is Lord Nrsingadev. Can come in the form of a boar, which is Lord Varahadev. Krishna can take any form he likes, and he retains all his potencies, all his opulences, all his strength in any form, whether it's a baby or a very huge Lord Nrsingadev with fearsome features. The Lord is always the Lord, and he's always the maintainer of all living entities. Eko bahunam yo vidadati kaman. Krishna is one without a second, but he is the maintainer of many. That is the meaning of that. And then who are we? We are simply tiny parts and parcels of Krishna, tiny little particles of Krishna, meant to serve Krishna. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the one without second. Is a misconception that Vishnu, Narayan is God and Krishna comes from them. It is actually the opposite. Krishna says himself, I am the source of all material and spiritual worlds. Everything comes from me. What is that? Aham sarvasya prabhuvo mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. I am the source of all material and spiritual worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Krishna is declaring this himself in Bhagavad Gita 10:8, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it's those Chatushloki verses. 10:8. Okay, thank you. So, Vrindavan Dham, can you take the purport? Can you go down the purport? Maybe if... Okay, thank you. Yeah, so in all these pastimes of Lord Krishna being delineated, and he purposefully kept his baby form so that Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, who love him in pure Vatsalya Ras. Mother Yashoda is the epitome of Vatsalya Ras. For her, her baby Krishna is her baby. She has no other desire other than to protect him, to love him, to feed him, to put him to sleep, to make sure his beautiful lotus feet. She gets worried. Oh, my little baby Krishna is going in the forest. What will happen to his feet? So once she wanted to make nice shoes for him. Krishna said, yes, I will wear these shoes, provided you make shoes for all the cows and calves and everyone also. 900,000 of them. So Krishna, of course, is God himself, but he does not reveal that feature to Yashoda Mai out of deep love for her. Krishna reciprocates with her motherly love. There's a very beautiful Kannada bhajan which says that, how is it that the Supreme Lord, who is so gigantic, so wonderful, who's killing so many demons, he's playing like a little baby in the yard of Mother Yashoda, just like an ordinary child. Adisidale Yashoda Jagadodharana. Adisidale Yashoda Jagadodharana. Jagadodharana Magalenduti Liyuta Sugunantarangana Nadisidale Yashoda Jagadodharana. The meaning of this is the Supreme Lord, the holder of so many universes, the great killer of so many big demons. How is it that he is playing in the yard of Mother Yashoda like a little baby boy, and is only out of love for her Vatsalya Ras? Krishna reciprocates according to the love of his devotee. So Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj are in Vatsalya Ras. What are the other rasas? Can anyone tell me the 5 rasas? Shantaras, Dasyaras, Sakyaras,
Sakya,
Vatsalyaras,
and
Ma-
Madhurya.
Madhurya. Madhurya is the sweetest of all. Paramour love of the gopis. Even Lord Chaitanya extolled this love of the gopis who are willing to do anything, give up anything, sacrifice anything simply to serve Lord Krishna. You know that story of how Krishna had a headache, right? And he says, nothing but the foot dust of my devotee on my forehead is going to make the headache go away. So he says, please, Narad Muni, find the foot dust of some devotee. And everyone is saying, oh, foot dust on the head of the Lord? No, 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 no. I cannot give my foot dust. I will go to hell. How can I do that? Imagine putting your foot dust on the forehead of God. But when he goes to the gopis, they say, oh, Krishna has a headache. Oh no, what can we do? They're in such pain themselves, thinking that our beloved Krishna is in pain. He has a headache. So Narada says, well, he wants the foot dust of, his devotee. Immediately they start scraping off all the dust from their feet and saying, here, take, go fast, give it to Krishna. So Narad Muni is shocked. He says, do you know what you're doing? For putting this foot dust on the Lord's head, you will go to hell. Saying, doesn't matter, we'll go to hell. But Krishna's headache must go away. This is how pure the gopis love. They are willing to do anything for Krishna. Of course, this is a very exalted stage. We cannot even understand, we cannot even think of it. What to speak of reaching it? Very, very exalted. That's why Lord Chaitanya says, I want to become a servant of the gopis, servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the gopis. Gopi Bhartu Padakamallayor Das Das Dasanudas. I want to become a servant of the gopis. I want to follow in their footsteps. Every morning we sing to Tulsi Maharani. What do we sing? Please make me a follower of the cowherd damsels of Raj. Please give me the privilege of devotional service and make me your very own maid servant. This very lowly and fallen servant of Krishna prays, may I always swim in the love of Sri Sri Radha and Govinda. So this is Krishna. He reciprocates according to the desire of his devotee to please him. Every devotee has a very unique, very special flavor of love for Krishna. Only you can serve Krishna with that particular flavor of love. That is why he has made millions and millions and millions and millions of living entities, because he wants your love in different varieties, different flavors. Now, Satyabhama has a particular feisty mood. So, Krishna likes that particular mood, right? Now, husband is very grave, but equally devoted. So, Krishna likes that particular mood. Then we have Yamuna Jivana Mataji. She is so gentle, so sweet, so soft. She's like Rukmini. Very sweet natured. Then we have Shrimati Mataji. She is feisty too. Krishna wants her love, which wants to zip around doing many, many things like Lalita and Vishakha. Huh? Sri Krishna Chaitanya is very grave again. He's a very practical person, very far thinking, very proactive. So Krishna wants his particular type of love. Now Krishna Kaviraj Das is a poet. Krishna wants his love. So like this, different varieties of love. Krishna wants to taste that love which is deep in your heart and which is only meant for him. Krishna is exclusive. He wants all that love for himself. Not half for Walmart, half for pizza, another half for ice cream. No, I want all your love. That's why he takes away all our attachments and wants all our love, because that is the position of the living entity, to give all our love to Krishna and receive all his love. And this can happen by this process of Cheto Darpana Marjanam, Bhavamaha Davagni Nirvapanam, Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitranam, Vidyavadu Jivanam, Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam, Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadanam, Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. So Krishna is so sweet as a little baby boy. In fact, his Bala Leela, his pastimes as a little baby boy in Vrindavan are so pleasing to the heart because everyone likes small children as they're running around playing, chubby, chubby legs, chubby, chubby cheeks, and with their little cute baby voices, chew, 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 like little birds. So Krishna is just like that. Hmm? And Krishna is so sweet that he dazzles everybody with his beauty. He captures everyone's heart by his beautiful, loving, naughty pastimes, and he enchants the whole world in this way because he is Krishna, all attractive. There's another very beautiful song sung by a saint who's pleading with Krishna, Krishna, please come, please come. I want to see you. You're so beautiful. And it goes like this. I think many South Indians already know this song because it's a very popular song in South India. Carnatic music is full of devotional songs. It goes like this. Let me try to remember. Jagadodharana. I showed you. I spoke of that one. There's another one. How does it go? Come Krishna, come Krishna. That's how it goes in Kannada. Let me see if I can remember it. It's not coming to my mind. Anyway, hopefully it will come. I don't know. Let's see. So, why does Krishna behave like a baby boy though he's God himself? Because he doesn't want Mother Yashoda to know that he is God. In Vrindavan, no one knows he is God. They think, this is my little friend Krishna. This is my little baby Krishna. This is my little sweet, naughty friend Krishna. Like this. And he harasses the gopis. He says, come on, pay tax. Okay, I'm remembering a Telugu song. Okay, it goes like this. Mathura nagarilo chalanam abono dari vidumo Krishna Krishna Mathura nagarilo chalanam abono dari vidumo Krishna అత్త చూసితే నన్ను ఆరడి చేదును విడు విడు నా చెయ్యి విడు విడు నా చెయ్యి కృష్ణ కృష్ణ. What is the meaning? When Gopi is pleading with Krishna, oh please Krishna, please let me go. I have to sell my yogurt, I have to sell my milk, I have to sell all these pots of paneer and ghee and everything. Please leave my hand. Don't pull me like this. Don't stop me from going to Mathura. And Krishna says, nothing doing. Pay the tax. So these are all the naughty pastimes that Krishna performs. And he's simply enchanting the gopis. He's simply enchanting Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. He's simply enchanting his cowherd boyfriend. He goes into different houses to steal butter with Balaram. And when he went to steal butter in Mother Yashoda's house, she had tied it up high on the ceiling. So what did Krishna do? He climbed on the wooden grinding mortar and he broke the pot of yogurt. He distributed all that butter and yogurt to the monkeys and he was trying to run away from Mother Yashoda. And Mother Yashoda comes and sees all those buttery footprints and she says, where's this naughty Krishna? He's getting too naughty. I'm going to tie him up. So what she does, she finds him and then she says, this wooden mortar is an accomplice to the crime. So they both will get tied up together. So she finds all the rope and she starts tying her baby Krishna. And guess what? She cannot tie him up. She's trying and trying and trying and trying. More rope, more rope. But it's never enough. It's 2 fingers too short. She says, come on, bring some more rope. And there's no dearth of rope in a cowherd man's house, right? There's plenty of rope, but it's falling 2 fingers too short. All the flowers from her hair are falling off. She's perspiring, she's laughing, she's crying, she's bewildered, she's confused. And in that compassionate state, Krishna sees her and feels so much compassionate love for Mother Yashoda. He agrees to be bound. No one can do anything without Krishna's will. Even Mother Yashoda cannot tie him up unless he wills it. So finally he agrees to be tied, and then Radharani comes over there and offers her little hair ribbon. So Yashodamai ties the last knot in that rope, and then Krishna can be bound up with love. And he's there to this wooden grinding mortar, and he's saying, "Oh, Balaram, Balaram, help, help, help." So Balaram comes there and he sees Krishna tied up, and then he says, "Oh, who has done this to you?" Says Mother Yashoda. So, Mother Yashoda, I'm running away. I'm not coming anywhere because Yashoda Bai will come with me, a stick behind me. Of course, they're playing the role of little children. So then Krishna goes crawling, crawling, crawling with that heavy wooden mortar, which gets stuck between two Yamalarjuna trees, and he brings down with a resounding crash. Huge crash. And guess who comes out of those two trees? Kuvera's two sons, who were standing for thousands of celestial years, waiting for Krishna to deliver them from that curse of Narad Muni to come as trees because they had behaved in a very abominable manner, exposing themselves, remaining naked even in front of a saintly person in a drunken state. That's that pastime. So he liberates them. And all the coward boys see the little Gopa friends of Krishna, two very beautiful, dazzling creatures coming out of those trees, offering obeisances to Krishna, circumambulating him, and then taking off to the spiritual world. And they report all this to their parents. And of course, no one believes them. So, no, no, no. What is all this? The children are just seeing some things. And Nanda Maharaj comes, he unties baby Krishna. Yashoda Mai is still very angry. She says, this naughty boy is too much. Nanda Maharaj says, please forgive him. So all these sweet things are going on in Vraj. Would you like to go to Vraj permanently? Play with Krishna, laugh with Krishna. Actually, Krishna, his friends, they ask him, Krishna, how is it that you killed that demon the other day? The other day, I stole your lunchbox and you were crying like a little baby. Then the other day, another boy says, I defeated you in wrestling. How is it that you can beat all the demons, kill them? So one boy says, I know what it is. I know. Guru Maharaj says this very beautifully. I can't say it like Guru Maharaj. Says, it is his mother. She chants all different mantras and she protects him with all those things. I said, no, 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 it's not that only. It's that she ties amulets and, she puts ankle bracelets and she ties amulets around him, impregnated with so many sacred mantras, and that's what protects him. So like this, they're speculating back and forth, and they ask Krishna, Krishna, what is it? So Krishna says, you know what? I'm God. They say, ha, 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 ha. He thinks he's God. Come on, Krishna, let's play. So like this, Krishna is performing so many wonderful feats, even as a little baby. He's playing naughty pastime. He's killing demons right, left, center, morning and evening. That was his business every day in Braj, to kill the demons who were coming to harass the Brajavasis, holding up Govardhan Hill on his little finger of his left hand. Have you known any 7-year-old boy who can lift up anything with his little pinky? But Krishna held the whole Govardhan Hill for 7 days and 7 nights when Indra was sending hailstorms, icicles, sheets of rain falling down, trying to flood Vrindavan and kill all the living entities. Indra was puffed up with so much pride. Krishna humbled his pride, taught him a lesson, at the same time fulfilled the desire of all the Brajavasis to always be with Krishna. You see, when he was performing his pastimes with the cows, Mother Yashoda would miss him, Nanda Maharaj would miss him, the gopis would miss him, but the gopas would win because they were with Krishna. Then when he came back, the gopas would miss him because he would be with Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, and she would feed him, she would put him to sleep. There's another beautiful song. कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, यशोदा की तरह तुम सुलाते नहीं, यशोदा की तरह तुम सुलाते नहीं। अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम, राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम। कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं, शबरी की तरह तुम खिलाते नहीं। This song, if I translate for you, what it means is, who says Krishna doesn't sleep? Who says God doesn't sleep? You don't put him to sleep like Mother Yashoda. It's so much love and devotion, swinging the swing, putting all soft silken clothes for Krishna and singing lullabies to him. That's how Mother Yashoda puts him to him with so much love and devotion. So that is why Krishna reciprocates with her. Then the pastime of Shabari. Who was Shabari? She was a great devotee of Lord Ram. And Matanga Muni, he and his disciples had left for the spiritual world, but he had told her, you wait here, you perform tapasya, one day Ram will come to deliver you. So she waited in that forest performing tapasya for many, many years. And every day she would think, today my Lord Ram will come. Today my Lord Ram will come. And she would go out to pick berries for Lord Ram. And every day she would decide, oh, but are they sweet? Maybe they are bitter. Let me chew on them and see. So she would bite into them and she would throw out all the bitter ones and she would keep all the sweet ones because she wanted to offer something to Lord Ram. And what can you get in the forest except berries? So every day she would do that. And one day Lord Ram came. She was beside herself with joy that Ram and Lakshman had come. She offered her obeisances and beautiful prayers. And she said, my dear Lord Ram, I have been waiting for you every day for so many years. And now you have come. Here, please take this basket of berries. And Lord Ram, with great enjoyment, he starts eating those berries one by one. And Lakshman is looking first at him and the berries and Ram, looking at him shocked, doesn't say anything. But after some time, when they're alone, Lakshman asks him, my lord, how could you eat those berries which were chewed by that lady? This is so abominable. First and foremost, she's a woman. She's bitten into them, and you're eating those half chewed berries? So Lord Ram smiles and says, you saw half chewed berries. I saw and tasted her love. Ram was so moved by Shabari's love that when he went back to Ayodhya, one day he was sitting before a 100-course meal at the table as an opulent king, and he was crying. And Sita saying, my dear Lord, why are you crying? Is everything all right? Is the food okay? And Ram says, everything is all right, but I'm missing my Shabari's berries. Just see how much Lord is moved by the love of his devotee. So like this, Krishna reciprocates with us as we love him. And the process of getting to love him is what? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So more we chant, the more we fall in love with Krishna. More we fall in love with Krishna, the more we want to serve Krishna. More we serve Krishna, more Krishna wants to serve us because he reciprocates with his devotee. Says, oh, my devotee is serving me so nicely. I will facilitate my devotee. I will make it easy. I will send resources. I will send people. I will send help so that he can serve more. The devotee gets so excited. Wow, all these nice things are happening. All these projects are taking off. Let me serve him more. So there's a competition between Krishna and his devotee, and Krishna always wins. So let's go further down the purport. I hope I have not missed any point. Now I'm remembering that Kannada song. Krishna ni begani varu, Krishna ni begani varu, begani varu nina mukhavanne toru, begani varu nina mukhavanne Toro Krishna ni begani baru. So the saint is singing, Krishna, please come soon, please come soon, please show me your beautiful, attractive face. I'm longing to see you. Then further, there are many, many verses in that he says that you, as a little baby, you showed all the universes to Mother Yashoda in your mouth and dazzled her and bewildered her. From one moment, she thought, who is this personality? Is he a demigod? Is he God? But seeing that, you immediately again covered her up so that she did not know you are God. So that verse goes like this. Baro, hegane baro, nina mukhavanne toro. Haru Krishnani begani baru taige bayalli jagavanne torida taige bayalli jagavanne torida jagadodharakanamma Udupi Shri Krishna Krishnani begani baru. The whole worlds are held by you, Krishna. The whole worlds are created by you. Everything comes from you. But yet you showed all the universes in your mouth as a little baby to Mother Yashoda. How charming you are. How beautiful you are. How enchanting you are. How sweet you are. This is Krishna. Adharam Maduram. What is that song? It goes, how sweet Krishna is. Krishna's smile is sweet. Krishna's walking is sweet. Krishna's flute is sweet. Krishna's gopas are sweet. Krishna's gopis are sweet. I don't know the rest. Adharam Maduram. Nayanam Maduram. Galitam Maduram Chali. Let's go to Adharam Maduram because it's a very sweet song which tells you how sweet is Krishna. Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram hridayam madhuram gamanam madhuram madhuradhipaterakhilam madhuram vachanam madhuram charitam madhuram vasanam madhuram valitam madhuram Chalitam madhuram brahmitam madhuram madhuradhipaterakhilam madhuram venur madhuro renur madhura panir madhura padav madhurau nrityam madhuram sakhyam madhuram madhuradhipaterakhilam madhuram Geetam madhuram pitam madhuram bhuktam madhuram suptam madhuram rupam madhuram tilakam madhuram madhuradhipater akhilam madhuram. Anyway, it goes on and on like that. I don't know how much time you have, but let's read the translation. How sweet the let's have everybody reading one line so that you're not just hearing my voice. Let's have some volunteers.
His lips are sweet, his face is sweet, his eyes are sweet. His sweet is sweet, his heart is sweet. His get is sweet, everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. Anyone else?
Gauri Priya, go for it.
Third, right?
Second.
His okay. His words. This one.
Yes, please.
His words are sweet. His character is sweet. His dress is sweet. His belly folds are sweet. His movements are sweet. His wandering is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness.
3.
Anyone
His
else?
flute is sweet.
Third.
Can I know?
Please don't waste time. We are spoiling the sweetness. Go for it. Jump in.
His flute is sweet. His foot dust is sweet. His hands are sweet. His feet are sweet. His dancing is sweet. His friendship is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness.
Next.
His singing is sweet. His yellow cloth is sweet. His eating is sweet. His sleeping is sweet. His beauty is sweet. His tilaka is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness.
His deeds are
Next.
sweet, his liberating is sweet, his stealing is sweet, his love sports are sweet, his oblations are sweet, his tranquility is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness. Next.
His Gunja berry necklace is sweet. His flower garland is sweet. His Yamuna river is sweet. His ripples are sweet. His water is sweet. His lotuses are sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness.
His gopis, cowherd boys are sweet. His pastimes are sweet. His union is sweet. His food is sweet. His delight is sweet. His courtesy is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness.
Next.
His gopas, cowherd boys are
Oh, yes,
sweet.
yes,
His cows are sweet. His staff is sweet. His creation is sweet. His trampling is sweet. His fruitfulness is sweet. Everything is sweet about the Emperor of Sweetness.
There you go. How sweet is Krishna. How wonderful is Krishna. How blissful is Krishna. How beautiful is Krishna. How attractive is Krishna. How loving is Krishna. How gentle is Krishna. How sweet is Krishna. Huh? So thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. Sorry for my impatience. I didn't want the sweetness of the nectar to stop. That's what I was thinking of. All right. Hari Bol.
That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. I've been hearing in the background your class. So sweet. Your class was as sweet as Krishna's sweetness. Thank you. Devotees, if you have any comments, realizations, questions, please unmute yourself and ask. If you can't speak, then please type it in the chat and I'll read it for you. There is a comment from Mataji, Sneha Mataji, which I'll read it, Mataji. It's more like a question. Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. It feels very blissful to hear about Krishna's pastimes from you, Mataji. You said that Krishna wants our complete love, 100%. But when we also love our family, then how can we give 100% to Krishna?
Very nice question. Actually, when you give all your love to Krishna, you can love your family even more because now you see them as part and parcels of Krishna. So that soul love that you have will help you to be selfless in your loving them. Right now, we are tinged with, material affection. Oh, this is my daughter, this is my son, this is my husband, this is my, and all those other people. They're there. It's okay. I'll give my love to my family. But who is not your family? Who is not your family? We are all children of the same Father God, and every living entity is your brother or sister. All creation, all living entities are coming from Krishna. Krishna says, I am the seed giving Father. So when we love Krishna, we love everyone. And when we love everyone, we can actually love our family with that same quality of love because now it is selfless soul love. It is not based on skin disease. It's not based on material affection. So our love doesn't decrease, it actually increases. You can love everyone more and with a steady, unwavering love because it is based on reality that they are part and parcel of Krishna. You only want to serve them. You only want to help them become more and more Krishna conscious. You're not looking for anything for yourself. You're not getting angry if they didn't do this, didn't do that, said this, said that. You actually become more and more stable within yourself and in your relationship with others the more you love Krishna. So you're never the loser by loving Krishna 100%. You're the gainer by loving Krishna 100%.
So it means, Mataji, when we love our family and other living entities, so we love indirectly to Krishna, right?
Not indirectly. We're directly loving Krishna because we're directly loving his parts and parcels. Why indirectly?
Oh, okay, Mataji, thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice question.
Thank you. Thanks, Mataji.
Because Krishna means Krishna's parts and parcels. Parts and parcels means not that all are one. What I'm saying is they're all inseparable because Krishna says, I am the source of everything. So loving Krishna automatically means loving all his part and parcel. You can't say, oh, I love Krishna, but you, I don't want to bother with you. We can't say that. If we are really and truly loving Krishna, we will love all living entities because we are seeing them as part and parcel of Krishna, not separate from Krishna. I hope that's clear.
Yes, Nagaji, thank you so much.
Mhm.
Any other questions, devotees? Okay, we have so Mataji, I wanted to ask you one question. You so beautifully gave so many examples. So I just, when I was hearing your class, I was thinking that did Mataji prepare for this class? So it's in our heart that it's all the pastimes are pouring out so nicely and swiftly.
Well, I
So
heard many of these songs in childhood. My 6 generations of my family have been Udupi Sri Krishna's devotees. So surely they must have blessed me with some particle of something. That's why now, by Krishna's mercy, by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, now it is coming out. I never paid much attention growing up. I never realized even what I was being given. But now, by Prabhupada's mercy, by Guru Maharaj's mercy, I'm realizing how valuable it is to have taken birth in India and to have Krishna consciousness from birth. Prabhupada said, those who are born in the holy land of India, you're Krishna conscious from birth. So your duty is to help become successful in Krishna conscious and help others become Krishna conscious. Bharat bhumite manushya janma hoilo jar, janma sarthak kari karo paropkar. Prabhupada said very strongly, Indians are not meant for exploiting others. You become Krishna conscious and help others become Krishna conscious. This is our duty. This is our responsibility. Not just Indians, anyone who comes to this Krishna consciousness movement. Loknath Maharaj gives an interesting definition of Indian. He says, anyone who comes to Krishna consciousness is Indian. Why? Because he has taken up Vedic culture. He has taken up this Krishna consciousness movement. And therefore, it is actually the duty of everyone to make our life successful and then spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. So Lord Chaitanya becomes very happy because now everyone is singing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So anyone can take to this process and make their life successful. Not just Indians, anyone. This is the power and potency of the holy name. Kaler dosha nidhe rajan asti hi eko mahan gunaha kirtanad eva krishnasya mukta sangam param raje.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very sweet answer. We have got a question from Rishabh Prabhu. Hare Krishna, how to be sure that what we are doing in our devotion practice is developing love for Krishna?
Very good question. This is very important to understand and to make note. Are we making progress? Is my heart becoming softer and softer and softer? If I'm really chanting, then my heart will become softer and softer and softer. I'll feel more and more compassion for the suffering living entities who don't know Krishna, who are not yet uncovered their eternal relationship with Krishna. I will try my best to give them Krishna. I will try to serve my spiritual master, whatever instructions I have been given, as nicely as possible, just so that everyone can become Krishna conscious. Prabhupada said, you have become fortunate, help the unfortunate. Help those who are not knowing Krishna. So, as we are progressing in Krishna consciousness, we must see, am I becoming steady? First, we have to become steady. First, we must reach at least Nishtha. Nishtha means what? 75% of our anarthas are removed. So we are not wobbling. It is mostly our anarthas which, keep knocking us back. And most of us, we are in this anartha nivriti stage. We are struggling with anarthas right now. But as we go on chanting, as we go on strictly following the orders of Guru Maharaj, as we engage in the process of bhakti, which is itself very powerful and purifying, slowly, 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 we will see our anarthas going away and we are becoming more and more fixed. Nishtha. Then comes ruchi. You get sweet taste for everything. Now nobody has to be after you. Hey, today you're Zoom host. Wake up. Don't forget. You're eager to be Zoom host. Huh? You're eager to do service to Gurudev. You're eager to go out and distribute books. You're eager to cook food for Krishna. Nobody has to, shake you by the shoulder and wake you up early morning. Hey, come on, wake up for Mangalarti. You're jumping for joy in Mangalarti because you're so thrilled to be singing Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we become more and more attracted to the process of bhakti. That is a sign that we are developing more and more love for Krishna. So we have to keep going. We are still now in anartha nivriti. We have to at least reach nishtha. Then we go to ruchi, asakti, bhava, and then finally prema. So long way ahead, a lot of work to do because we have to remove all the dirty things from our heart. We are not clean now. We are very much infected by the modes of material nature. For example, because there was a little time lag in people picking up on the thing, I'm impatient. I said, come on, sing, do. If Guru Maharaj were here, he would be very patient. He would be very tolerant. He would wait patiently. He would not, try to hurry up people like me because I have this anartha of impatience. I have this anartha of intolerance. So I was like, come on, hurry up, sing or chant or recite or whatever it is. So a lot of work to be done. You can see we are not there yet. So keep going, Rishabh Prabhu. You're on the right track. Don't worry.
We've got a further comments from from Rishabh Prabhu and then a question from Nagasantosh Prabhu. So I'll read the comment first. It's kind of question again. So as 75% of anarthas are removed, we come to nishtha. So some anarthas are still there. So how we know when we hit the 75%?
Good question. Well, we become more steady in our practice. It is obvious in our practices that we are not going to give up chanting at that time, even though we may have some terrible calamity or disaster. We are not going to give up and say, oh, today I'm so depressed, I'm not going to chant my rounds. You keep chanting your rounds no matter what. But before this, any little thing and we are upset and we cannot chant, we cannot go to temple, we cannot serve, we cannot do anything because our emotions are overwhelming us. But when we reach nishtha, we chant no matter what is happening. We serve no matter what is happening. We engage in the process of bhakti no matter what is happening. And we make our spiritual masters order our life and soul. Guru Maharaj says, jump, you ask how high. Guru Maharaj says, turn right, you turn right. Turn left, you turn left. Or it says, keep going straight, keep going straight. Whatever Guru Maharaj says, we are eager, willing, and give our life to do it. That's when you know that you have reached, hopefully, 70-75%. But only the spiritual master will be able to tell 100% where you're at. But generally, from external symptoms, we can, understand that this person is fixed in their Krishna consciousness. They have hit the 75% mark because they are coming regularly, they're chanting regularly, they're hearing classes regularly, they're serving regularly, and like that.
Thank you, Mataji. I hope that answers your question, Rishabh Prabhu. We have another question from Nagasantosh Prabhu. I'll read that, Mataji, for you. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to devotees. Thank you so much for such a wonderful and a sweet Krishna class and for the melodious song. I'm ignorant in the scriptures, but I have a question. If I may. Question. Was Shabri Mataji aware of Lord Ram before his avatar, or was her instruction from her guru after Lord Ram's avatar? If it was before, was her guru was blessed with foresight by Lord Krishna about Lord Ram's avatar, or was she worshipping Lord Krishna?
I don't quite understand the question, but she was definitely not worshipping Krishna because she was told to worship Lord Ram. And Matanga Rishi knew that Lord Ram would come. He was aware of Lord Ram's coming because these divine sages, some of them, past, present, future, they knew. So he told her, Ram will be coming and you wait here, you will get his darshan and then you will be delivered. So she faithfully carried out that order of her spiritual master. She was not worshipping Krishna, nor was the spiritual master worshipping Krishna, they were worshipping Ram.
Okay. I hope that answers your question, Nagasantosh Prabhu. He's saying, thank you, Mataji.
Mhm. And I
Any
want to
other-
make apologies to all my dear God brothers and sisters for getting impatient at the time when I was requesting for reciting and reading the translations. I was so carried away by the sweetness of Krishna that I wanted the flow to not stop. So please forgive me for being impatient with you. See your God sister, how she is. After all this, after 20 years in Krishna consciousness, she's full of anarthas. So pray for me. Give me your blessings to become a better devotee.
Just too humble, Mataji. Everyone wanted the flow to continue. It's not just you, so it's fine. There is another question from Rishabh Prabhu actually. To advance, do we need to be in full sattva guna or not necessary? How does that with the point there are no material obstacles for spiritual advancement?
Well, it's a process, we are striving. See, impatience is a sign of what? Rajagun. So I'm still infected with the modes of material nature. I have not reached pure sattva gun. Even sattva gun itself, first there is sattva gun and then there is pure sattva gun with the shuddha sattva, which is transcendental. But to reach transcendental, we have to at least reach the mode of goodness, right? So mode of goodness, sattva gun, is a process. We are going to come to it slowly, 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 slowly. It's not going to happen just like that overnight. It means steady practice, consistent practice, regular practice, daily practice for many years. Because remember, we have been associated with the material energy for millions of lifetimes. Now we are trying to become Krishna conscious. So it is not going to be so easy. To advance, do we need to be in full sattva guna or not? No, we are advancing at every moment that we are engaged in bhakti. Whatever level we are at now, right now we are full of aparad, we are full of all sorts of nonsense, we are making so many offenses, we are, we are not yet in full sattva gun, but that doesn't mean we should give up. That doesn't mean we should stop. We should keep proceeding, because slowly, slowly, we will overcome the modes of passion and ignorance and come to sattva gun, where we are very stable, we are very patient, we are very tolerant, we are kind, we are loving, we are not easily affected by happiness and distress, we are equanimous in the face of difficulties. So you get all those qualities as you practice Krishna consciousness. It's a process. How does that go with the point there are no material obstacles for spiritual? Yeah, there are no material obstacles because spiritual is untouched by the material energy. But of course, we are not so strong. We need association. We need guidance. We need the mercy of Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. When we say there are no material obstacles, it doesn't mean we go and sit in a desert saying there's no material obstacles, so I can chant even in a desert. We won't be able to do that because we are not at that level. We do need some material arrangements so that we can progress in bhakti. In fact, some people without some kind of material stability, they cannot go forward in bhakti. So each is a case by case situation. There are some people who can remain in Vrindavan alone, renounced. Renunciation comes easily. So for them, that situation is okay. So for some of us, we may have to enter Grihastha ashram to become stable and advance in bhakti. We don't know. The spiritual master will guide and tell us. There's that beautiful pastime in Gajendra Mokshanam where Srila Prabhupada explains that one must be situated properly in the ashram so as to make progress. I hope that answers. I hope I've not confused you more.
Hare Krishna, Rishabh Prabhu, you have your hands up. Do you want to ask something?
Yeah,
Yes, go
thank
on,
you very
Prabhu.
much. If we can continue elaborating on this, because many times when you see some people are really extremely trying to be in sattva gun, Brahminical, then most of the time they are fanatical and proud. So it's just like, okay, that seems like a big obstacle. Now you're in sattva gun, but it seems like you're still like, really, especially attitude. That's like really hard to change. And so, but if like I see Mother, you say like so-called Rajaguna is influencing you, but I often see you transcendental. So how to understand this? They say we need to be in a sattva gun, but how much? Does it mean like just enough that we are conscious what we are doing, and then doesn't have to be like 99% sattva gun. It can be like 40% enough just to be there. If you can comment on that.
See, if I'm fanatical and I'm proud, then there's some very serious problem because we have to practice Trinadapi Sunichena Taroriva Sahishnana Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. So if we are detecting pride, if we are detecting that we are becoming arrogant and, oh, I'm so great, I'm, fixed up in my sadhana, I'm chanting early morning rounds in Mangalarati, I'm doing so many great things. I won't associate with you. I won't talk to you. See, we have to be very careful in our dealings with the Vaishnavas. I'm already feeling bad that I, got impatient with all of you just for this, rushing forward and making you also rush. I'm already feeling bad. Why? Because this is not Vaishnav behavior. This is not Vaishnav etiquette. One must be very gentle, very caring, very loving, very patient, very tolerant in one's dealings with the Vaishnavs. So, impatience, pride, arrogance, all these things are huge stumbling blocks, and we have to work on it. We have to work on it. We have to understand this is not pleasing to Guru and Krishna. Remember, Krishna says, the devotees are dearer to me than my life itself. Krishna loves his devotees, and he doesn't like any little offense to the devotees. So, in our bhakti, if we are really advancing, we should become more and more humble. We should become more and more patient, more and more tolerant, more and more kind, more and more compassionate. That is advancement. It doesn't mean knowing 100,000 shlokas. No one cares how many classes Sridevi Mataji gave, how many shlokas she knows, how many pastimes she can tell. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Bhakti Tita Maharaj said this. So, Sadachar is more important than Prachar. Vigyan is more important than Gyan. So, advancement means our hearts are becoming cleaner, purer, and softer. So, we are acquiring the qualities of a Vaishnava. That is advancement, not superficial. Remember, in Manashiksha, what did Guru Maharaj say? You can fake the external, but you can't fake the internal. On the outside, get up, get for Mangalarti, this thing, that thing, do all the ritual, do all the things. But inside, I'm the same lusty, greedy, angry, not nice person. That means I'm doing things ritualistically. Niyamagraha. Following rules for the sake of following rules and regulations, not with a view to advancement. That is one of the 6 things unfavorable to bhakti. Right? So, we are learning all the time. I just now learned something about myself. I just now learned I need to work on this. I just now learned I made a mistake. But we must be ready to face the mistake and immediately correct it and immediately work on it. That is what will help us to advance, being honest with ourselves and looking at how we are treating others, how we are behaving with others, how am I honoring others. Krishna doesn't like if we mistreat his devotees. So we must be very careful in our dealings with the Vaishnavas.
That's so beautiful, so deep, and so nice. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very, very nice comment. Thank you.
Thank you.
This, what you explain is actually, I've always been thinking that, when we think about, improving our Brahmanical qualities, even after second initiation, we think that it's not about just doing deity worship. It's about, going in, basically, what you've explained, that all these qualities should be imbibed in us. So what you've explained is so beautiful, that we have to work on ourselves rather than just externally showing that, yeah, our sadhana is on track and everything else, but internally how we progress. But one question I want to, because you keep saying about that, you had asked us to speed up, but sometime, when we do some services, so for example, if you are online and I'm taking ages to go live, am I taking ages to share my screen? So I think it's right for you to become impatient. And same goes when, when we were reading it, so it should go in the flow. So I think it's right for you to become impatient, because we can't take ages when such a sweet, bhajan, we are trying to go in, like literally, engross in that, hearing about the sweetness of the Lord. So I think I'm asking a question, that it's okay to be impatient when you're doing things like that.
Well, it's well, we definitely want things to flow nicely, no doubts about it. But in my case, it was not right what I did. I'll tell you why. First and foremost, I was, in a particular mood. I was going in a particular flow, and all of you were listening. And I suddenly jumped in and asked you to participate. You were caught unawares. You didn't know that I was going to ask that. I had not prepared you, I had not said anything. So people probably were taken unawares. It was not that they didn't want to comply or anything. They were just taken by surprise, maybe. Okay. And everyone may not have been so quick as to understand that we have to keep going with the flow. We have to jump in and say the things and all that. And so I was like, come on, let's do this. It's like spoiling, the flow. If people say, should I go, Mataji? Is it my turn, Mataji? Then we are again, deviating from what we want. We want the focus to be on Krishna's sweetness. We don't want to, get caught up in all. So that is why I was like, okay, come on, let's do this like that. So, but if we want that to happen, then we have to prepare the audience. I should have said beforehand. Now I'm going to ask everyone to recite or read out the translation one at a time. I would really like everyone to be ready to do this. Something like, then the flow would have gone nicely. But I didn't prepare you. I didn't ask you beforehand. I didn't tell you what I wanted. And I was just expecting everyone to jump in and go in the same flow that I was. So that is not correct. Secondly, how patient Guru Maharaj is with all of us. How tolerant Guru Maharaj is with all of us. Isn't it? So if Guru Maharaj, pure devotee, Uttam Adhikari, can be so patient and tolerant, what right have I to become impatient and intolerant? So that was not right.
No comments for you, Mataji.
My humble apologies to everyone. Please pray for me to become better. Now you can see how Sridevi Mataji really is. Even worse things may be there. So please forgive
not
me.
at all. Vrishabh Prabhu, you have a question? You got your hands up.
If I can humbly try to add on this, even it's hard to add, but with some my experience with Maharaj, if I may.
What is that?
If I would like to add something with my experience with Maharaj, if it's possible.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
being really close, hearing him day to day, he has much more opportunity to try to push you go forward. And there are many instances where he would said, "Come on, don't be lazy. Come on, let's go." And then after 5 seconds, he said, "Why so quick? You're so impatient. Come on, stop it. Slow down." And like, okay, how does this go together then? Understanding the instructions. But then after a while, trying to be really attentive what I'm doing, you start to understand that we as souls, we are Prakriti. Prakriti means the energy that's trying to serve. And Prakriti is like an energy of Krishna. It's always attentive what the master is doing and what moment he would need something. So in the sense, this is actually full absorption when you come to that level. And if Maharaj, I can just imagine Maharaj doing the same thing as Sridevi is doing. Like, just like, also, so just start to, okay, come on singing, and he will start yelling at you, why you're not joining, Why? Because it's really high level principle of being fully attentive to the desires of the object you are worshipping, and always be ready to jump in. And just this excitement, expectations of when can I jump in and serve him, actually gives gives more joy than actually, it's like actually it's just ecstatic, ecstatic. Just full absorption. I'm not absorbing in myself anymore. I'm just absorbed in my worshipful Lord in the form of a spiritual master and Krishna itself, of course. So it's interesting when you think about it. And I saw this, I didn't understand it quite, and I saw it in, I have to worship him a little, and I have to glorify him, Vrindavan Nath Prabhu. When I was in his house, when I saw him, how intensely, he's like there absorbed in every single word Maharaj is saying, I'm like, whoa, it's like, that's kind of like 10 sadhana here. But then, yeah, that's Prakriti. That's our position, actually. And just if, I don't know, I hope I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't leave it.
No, that is actually what you're saying is actually perfectly on the dot, because when Guru Maharaj is there, we have to be on our toes. Every moment we should be thinking, there are 3 classes of servant: first class, second class, third class. The first class servant knows the mind of his spiritual master and serves even without being told. That's first class servant. Very elevated position. Second class, he's told, and then he does it very promptly, very nicely, very attentively, with love and devotion. Third class, he's told and he still doesn't do it. So, of course, we don't want to be third class, but at least we should try to be second class and
There
try
is
to pull ourselves up to first class. So, you very nicely you said, Prabhu, that our absorption must be complete, intense, and ready to carry out the orders. Yes, you're absolutely correct there. Of Guru.
Thank you so much, Rishabh Prabhu. Thank you so much, Mataji. That's very sweet. Hearing about Guru Maharaj's pastimes.
I'm feeling that everybody is feeling so bad that no one is asking any question, no one is saying anything.
I think they're all engrossed hearing all of you, both of you. So nice, sweetly explaining. And mainly when it comes to Guru Maharaj's pastime, it's always so
Yes.
nice. You just want to hear more and more of the nectar.
True.
Anything? Yes, Gauri Priya Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna. These
Hare
are my
Krishna.
humble obeisances. Thank you so much, Mataji. My humble obeisances to you also. Thank you for the lecture. And thank you also for the discussion, because it's extremely very much important. Very extremely important for the success and progress in the spiritual life now what you are discussing, because it's about the attitude of disciple, about also levels of a disciple. So that is very much interesting and very much important. So everything is fine. The lecture itself, I just wanted to comment about the lecture also. It was very much some points that not that strong, but like touched my heart. Oh, thank you, Krishna. That nowadays, little bit Krishna is opening the meaning about the nature, about the dharma, dharma of a soul. I mean, the meaning of appearance of part and parcel of Krishna. I mean, appearance of jiva. And that you said that each and everyone has this, the nature means that specific taste of love. That is, that is basically that word which I was
Unique
nowadays.
flavor.
What?
Unique flavor of love in your heart.
Yes, this is the basically what I was searching for. That is the nature, although it's kind of very much hard to understand at the beginning. What does it mean? Because even when it is said that karma, that is like sugar is sweet, so this sweetness, that is his dharma. It's quite kind of hard to understand. And when to say that the average jiva, yes, so it's unique, specific taste of love towards Krishna, this loving exchange, kind of hard to not even to accept, but to capture it. Like Krishna, gradually it's opening in the heart. That was very much like that point, that unique taste of love. Amazing, thank you so much. And also the songs which were given during the lecture was also very much touching the heart, which is evoking in a way the greatness of Krishna, the sweetest of sweetness of Krishna. We'll say that before it was very much hard also to, actually I have friends who are not with ISKCON, but they are accepting, sometimes listening, but for them it's hard to accept that Krishna is personality, that Jiva has relationship, sweet relationship, loving exchange relationship with Krishna. And it's kind of hard to accept that he can have such amazing relationship with mother, with his friends, with his devotees. I mean, and it's constantly not constantly, but it's always, it's different. So today, that during the meeting, somehow it was more revealed, through the stories and songs, this, how great Krishna is and how amazing and sweet he is indeed. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for your eagerness and for really desire of serving. Thank you extremely very much, everyone. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Please
Thank
accept
you,
my
Gauri.
humble obeisances, Gauri Priya. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Guru Maharaj.
Thank you so much. So sweet comments, very sweet. We were engrossed in hearing your comments. So beautiful. Same with Mataji's class. So if there are no other questions, then we can maybe stop here now, Mataji, if that's okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for joining.
My humble obeisances to everyone, and I'm humbly begging everyone to please pray for me so that I become a little bit better at least than what I am.
Thank you so much for your time and association, Mataji. Jai. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Panchakalpatarubhyascha
Krishna
Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.